Hello everyone, my name is Cetus and welcome back to my Let's Play of Stellaris, creating a hegemony. We are in the middle of a war that we started in the last episode. We have made great progress taking these three. Sorry, I don't know why I'm all over the place, but we're going to stick with this intro. We have managed to take these three sectors, we've conquered the planets on it, we've taken this one over here and are in progress of taking the planets from it. We took one of the two planets. Our allies have had the courtesy to be bombarding this planet for us, so our troops have headed over and they're floating above, waiting for the opportunity to attack. I could probably attack now, but I might lose an army or two, which might be okay, because I don't think there's any more planets the enemy have that we will take. We have an order in to rebuild our fleet, which is currently in the progress of rebuilding. We also are currently repairing our fleet, which has taken a bit of a pounding. It's a little bit beat up, but that's okay, because I don't think they can build, unless they upgrade a starbase down here in such a way that they can build more ships, which they might. They actually have quite a few starbases down here. I think we're in good stead, is basically what I'm getting at. Let's take a look at some of these pop-ups we didn't get to. We have developed robotic workers, which is gorgeous. I definitely want to get those going. Now we have a choice. We can grab fusion missiles, which I don't know that I'll use. They penetrate through the shields and do extra damage to the hull, but armor would prevent them, right? I don't know that I've talked about it much, but there's energy weapons are good at, are prevented by the shields, but get through armor well. Missiles get through shields, but don't handle armor well. There's a rock, paper, scissors system running with that. So we could grab that. Cities provide more housing. We could just grab the more engineering, which is what I've been doing a lot of. But I also kind of want the star holds, because there's a very powerful empire down here that I'm going to have to be defensive against. No, let's grab the research. And then over here, lots of these are useful, but let's grab the admin cap, because we are over our limit by a fair chunk at this point, and this war is going to have us skyrocket past what we want to be. Now this planet of ours is actually doing really quite well, so let's build an administrative office here to try and get our admin capacity up and ease the Empire Sprawl issue. So let's unpause. Our fleet is repairing. The question we're going to want to ask now is, do we come grab this one just because it's in our way and it will be nice? Or do we come take this one and push further into their empire? Because we do want to try and grab, these four right here that I'm circling so that we can push out. Well, I guess we would just want all of this. Ooh, there's an L gate. I want the L gate. I want that. Okay, so be it. We gotta push. No, actually, I think we need to take this, because I think this is one of my claims. So let's go take that, and then we'll do our best to push out. We're at, what, 84 war exhaustion, which is not great, but it will do. Let us land on this planet, though, because our allies are not helping anymore. So we'll just land, and what it is what it is. I think we'll take it fine. Let's get rid of some of these. Reinforcements are coming. An invasion. Invasion over. Bunch of things we can just get rid of.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
That went well. So now we have secured everything up here, which is fantastic for us. Oh, they just gave us exactly what we wanted. Which it wasn't exactly what we wanted, but it will do. It was a starting point. Oh, they didn't give us this one. Probably didn't have a claim on it. Oh well. I'm hoping they are weak enough now that we will be able to demand they become our vassals. Oh no, that's asking. What is demanding? Demand vassalization. So out of curiosity, if I do this and they say no, I'm trying to remember how long the war goal is for. How long is the peace truce we have? Wait, do we even have a truce with them? There we go. So until 2249. So 10 years. I think it is a 10-year Case Blonde. Let's go. Oh, bunch of new factions developing. Probably sympathetic to the new species, if I had to guess. Nope, there's still... I didn't pay attention to which one the new ones are. I should have done that. These ones hate us. They hate us. And they are a huge chunk of our population. What do they want? They don't want unrestricted warfare. They want us to stand alone. So they don't want us in a federation. They don't want restricted movement. They don't want us to be in wars. Everything about this is opposite of what we're going to do. So we're going to come in here and it's going to cost us influence points, which is unfortunate, but we're going to suppress this faction. So we're going to discourage people being a part of it. And we're actually going to come... What's one that fits what we're doing? They don't like some of what we're doing. AI allowed, bleeding edge, science without borders. This one likes us quite a bit. Maybe let's promote it. These ones like us quite a bit as well. Well, we can't embrace it. Let's promote this one. Well, it'll cost 2 influence? That's very expensive. No, I think it's okay just discouraging that one. We'll see how that runs for a bit. We have low stability on 2 of my planets. It's the 2 conquered ones. They have a bunch of... well, they're just unhappy because they don't want to be in my empire, which is fair, right? They've been conquered. Not a lot of my people here. I think we'll be okay though. Yeah, the worlds are pretty beat up too. This one has overcrowding because of the damage. We can upgrade that, which won't specifically help. Build more housing here, which won't help too much because they have unemployment problems, but they do have housing issues. That will help. And this is just old work stuff. So this mining world, look at that. So this is going to be an alloy mining world. So we'll grab another one of those. That will help out with the jobs a bit. Not a ton, but it will help. But there's specifically specialists that are unemployed, but that's okay. So that's all good. We're losing resources drastically because our Empire Sprawl is massively in the bad. It's actually kind of a problem. I've expanded too fast. Look at that. That's almost double. So what can we do to help that? We're building an admin office here. Do we replace an alloy foundation with that for now? Not long-term ideal, but I think we need to. And we'll build another alloy foundation later, just to try and get things under control. We have tons of alloy foundations now all over the place. Let's convert one of these with an administrative office as well. Actually, let's cancel that because we can demolish that. Oh, and we can't put them back. Oh, that one we can. Great. So we'll grab an admin office. We'll put that above the city district. What else do we got? So many alloy foundations. Wow. It's like 5 new ones on all the worlds, 6, 7 new ones on all these worlds. Like, they really, really liked alloy. I don't think we need that much. Which one do we want to drastically convert? This is the Great Mining Planet. So let's take Safe Harbor. We'll build the planetary admin, and then we're actually going to replace with an admin office and an admin office. Okay. We'll roll with that for a little bit. Fleet, where are you? Why do I have so many ships? Wait, did I become the president again? Did that throw me back? Yep, threw me back in charge because I'm now powerful enough that I'm back to being the one running things, which is fantastic for us. That's actually really just pretty great. So let's look at this. Actually, no, let's get out everything in order because we have a couple of problems. So we have one too many star bases because we've taken over a bunch of star bases that are just not all that helpful to us or particularly brilliantly placed. So what do we want to do? We have one here. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're probably going to keep this one, and this one here we can downgrade. This is kind of our front end one. Yeah, there's just too many. Shipyard's there. Trade hub there. So this one I think we can definitely lose for now. Let's just downgrade it. No, that's fine. Okay. That gets our starbase capacity. We'll need to do some shuffling of our starbases later. They're not the best built or the best located, but that just gets that under control a bit better. We have money issues. So we need to sell. We'll sell some minerals. We'll sell 3,000 to get us out of there. We are losing consumer goods left, right, and center. We're losing food left, right, and center. What's our farming planet, this one? Let's get another farming district down. We have too many. We've gone from not enough planets to way too many planets. Rapidly. And all the wrong species. There's some flaws to that, but that's okay. What do we got for tech? More factions. Let's actually pay attention to this one. The Peace and Prosperity Group. That doesn't sound like something we want to encourage. Peace and Prosperity. They want lots of money kept around. They want a defensive stance. And they want non-violence. Spending lives and resources on wars. We are never going to get along with you. Never, 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 never. That's fine. What can we... We'll grab the physics research. Very much have some stability issues here now. Which, that's fine. We can survive that. We do want to get our trade routes connected. We don't have the Starhold technology. Interesting. But we could rebuild this now because we're much steadier. We'll build a trade hub. What do we want to do? This goes... We really need 2, but then we're not going to have great protection. Do I have the hyperlane technology yet? No, I don't. The hyperlane lets you expand by 1 without having the size, because the problem is we could build 2 trade hubs and collect all the trade, but we wouldn't have great anti-piracy until we can get the Starhold technology, which I don't think... Yeah, I keep not prioritizing, which is unfortunate. But I think I'm going to do that. It's not ideal, but with the way things are, we're going to turn that and that into trade hubs. And these crew quarters, we can change... We don't really need them. Which is fine. but we don't really need anything else. So we're going to leave it. We'll get an off-world trading company once the trade hubs are built. Now I'll collect a bunch of this trade. Now this starbase here, which is actually pretty big, it can protect everything. So we are going to throw, what do we want? Let's throw a hangar bay to extend its range so it can protect things better. And another, we'll throw, we have a bunch of star bases. We have a shipyard over here, which is unnecessary. In fact, let's just straight change this into a hangar bay to extend. I'm going to get rid of this one. We don't need it. We don't need it to collect trade. This one will be more useful. We're going to get one trade hub to connect to the rest of the network, because the planets will produce trade at some point, and we'll get a hangar bay to protect it. And then the crew quarters can stay for now. And then this one over here, we're going to grab a crew quarter, which we already have, which is perfect. We're going to grab a hangar bay. This one's just going to be heavy protection. So we're going to grab the, what is it? The target uplink? Ship weapon range. No, I want, okay, minus 20% to shields for enemy in the sector. And then we'll grab another, we'll grab a gun battery? Yeah, gun battery. That'll be our tough one. Not preventing the enemy going everywhere, but it gives us something. A bit of an advantage. Following a time of social unrest on Jube, we are receiving reports of increasing spiritualist activity among the populace, seeming as a reaction to the uncertainty of their circumstances. So the people on Jube are becoming spiritualists. How incredibly unfortunate. A galactic community. Okay, this is interesting. This is one of the Federation components the Federation expansion provided. The galaxy is thinking of putting together a galactic community, which is basically like a UN. So we are going to support this, because this gives us ways to influence things. Now this planet has a ton of crime on it, which is unfortunate, based on the population happiness. Basically, this planet is beat up and grumpy. Let's turn one of our ally foundations again. Just for now, let's turn it into a precinct. Let's get some cops on the planet. How are other planets doing? Mostly okay for crime. We'll upgrade the main building there. Okay, that should be good.
Anomaly found.
Unfortunately, at this point, we kind of just need time to pass so we can secure things. Now, let's pull the fleet. Can we merge you into one? We can. And we're going to set your home port. Really should be central to protect the entire Federation. But this Federation's fine. So we're going to come here. Right on our front line, set as home base. And then our main fleet is also going to set this as their home base. So that's great. Now, have we let enough time go by? 2249. So in 9 years, we can go to war. So I'm thinking of demanding vassalization now, so that we have the ability to go to war with them, because I think it's a 10-year reason to go to war. Because at this point, we just want to dominate them. We just want to take control of them. And I don't want them to we'll wait another year, and then we'll do it. I don't want to wait so long that they get powerful enough that we can't do that anymore. We can't make that order. Our planets are a little bit in a wreck, but that's okay. Bender. While the crater in question was most likely the result of a regular meteoric impact, the complex patterns, so engineering research someplace out there in the distance. I'm not going to be able to expand for a little bit because we got to get our Empire Spiral in order. Like, that's an 8% penalty on tech, a 12% penalty on tradition. our money and food and civilian
Star system
goods.
charted.
We're just not a stable empire right now. Oh, our leader died. And a governor died. Let's get a new governor. Do we have one that just gives a bonus to happiness? That would be great. Leader experience, cheaper building. You know what? We'll grab that guy because we're rebuilding everything because he improved the speed of building as well. Okay, so I think that's a good place to call it. That was a very successful war, and we're in a very good place to continue. We're going to try and stabilize our empire, and then what we're going to do is vassalize them as soon as the war is up. And then we're just going to be in a very strong place. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.